Hey everyone, it's Jason McLaren with This Show is a Disaster podcast. My guest today is a clip from my other episode, or my other podcast, Leadership Loading. My guest is Andrew Owlett. He's a resilience risk leader, strategy leader, and doctoral candidate with 14 years experience in crisis management and resilience. So with that, we'll cut to the clip. Andrew, thanks for coming on the show. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, credentials, and where you got to where you're at today?
Absolutely. So thanks for having me, Jason, again. Spent the last 14 years in the crisis management field. I started out as a firefighter and EMT, and then I kind of made my way through college at that time and ended up in defense contracting along the way after I left the fire department, and got my hands in a whole bunch of different interesting projects in the emergency management, crisis management space, serving clients in homeland security, health, and public safety and defense, so many different areas. Ended up getting into teaching as well as a professor at a couple universities, and ended up getting my hands into some geospatial data analytics work, a lot of strategy work, a lot of innovation work along the way. And here I am.
Awesome. Yeah. I think we have very similar backgrounds. I started as a firefighter in the Air Force and got out, did that privately, and then jumped into the emergency management, disaster management field. So very similar backgrounds. And we were talking earlier about our doctoral paths. And I know you're a couple of years ahead of me, but I'm starting mine in a couple of weeks. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really exciting. And I think one of the things you can relate to, Jason, is how the fire department really teaches you a lot of really good skills. And I think being in the fire department, it really kind of created the leader who I am today. And I'm excited to talk about that.
Definitely. I think that also lends to your, being an instructor type thing, because that continuous learning as a firefighter, I think that's probably why I do it too, is, we're always learning, but we like to teach other people also. So, all right. So we touched on your company a little bit, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's called Data Bulb Imagineering Labs.
You got it. So it's Data Bulb by Imagineering Labs, and the company focuses on advanced crisis management data, anything from data strategy to using data in training to more efficiently train your staff to geospatial data analytics and visualization.
Awesome. And how would people reach out to you if they wanted to learn some more?
So people can reach out to me on LinkedIn, or they can email info@databulb.co.
Great. And Andrew, I always ask my guests, what is your 1-minute leadership tip if you had to do an elevator pitch for leadership?
So I always say you need a really good quarterback as a leader, but you need better running backs and linesmen or women. A quarterback is not good by themselves. A quarterback is great because of those around them. So I say, think like a quarterback.
Good deal. I agree. Got to look at the big picture and have your plans out there, but be adaptable to whatever the other team's doing. So.
Absolutely.
Well, Andrew, thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for giving us some of your knowledge, and we look forward to hearing from you again.
Thanks, Jason. I really appreciate the time.